Hello everybody, Fearmy Games with the next part of the Napoleon Total War as Napoleon. This is actually not the first time I'm recording this video. It's actually the second time. The reason why it's the second time is speaking up is anything catastrophic happening in my first playthrough. But what just ended up happening was that my girlfriend came halfway through the recording. I came home, so I ended up running out of time. So there's going to be some battles here that I'm going to try and force that I actually did, I encountered beforehand. Where I won one of them, I lost the other one. But, you know, it's a situation where it's like, maybe that one I lost might be able to do better than the one that I won. Maybe I'll do better. So basically what I kind of did originally is I'm going to send one of my weakest militia troop. I'm going to send that just to push out these guys out of my... out of my fortifications. Where's Frankfurt? I can't afford to repair it, so I'm gonna wait and repair it. I'm not gonna recruit anything, even though I kind of really want to. And what I need to do is I need to try and force a fight with the Brits. I know I can beat them. I outnumber them quite heavily. Well, in the original one, I actually went to Normandy trying to go to take out the royalists. Because I thought the British were still over here, and then I realized they're over here. I'm like, oh, I made a mistake. I will not surrender. Look like the Brits are coming to face me head on. Never mind, they're trying to go around me. But foolish Brits, you're still within my movement. So we're gonna wipe out these, like, last time I beat the Brits in the battle, but we'll see if that actually happens this time around. So what's being researched here? I don't want that one, even though it'll give me more money. I don't want anything that leads to unhappiness right now. I think I'm gonna go for suppression instead, because I think I'll be a bit better of a better situation. I also would love to get this, but I'm gonna get this first. Because if we're going to be conquering territory, we need to make sure that they are suppressed so we don't have to deal with multiple waves of rebel armies. Because that was painful. Our armies are still replenishing from that. Alright, let's wipe out the Brits. So this is a battle where if I resolve it, I'd win, but I'm going to fight it out because it's boring not to. Last time what I ended up doing was, because I just had such superior force of arms, I just kind of bomb rush. At first I surrounded them like carefully so that way they could be fired at multiple angles. And I'm like, wait, what if I just charge them and win? And that's what I did. Well, I might do a different strategy. One of the reasons why that prompted me to do that is because they were like in a formation in a forest. Well, I was like partly in it, partly out of it, so I felt like they had the advantage. So I was like, you know what, let's just charge it, remove their forest advantage. Especially after I wiped out their cav, meaning that I had the cav advantage. So let's see if I can pull that off again. Yeah, there is not a force that they can do, but there is walls that I have to be careful of. So we have some elite guard units here. We'll probably put these as our centers. That way we have a nice firm center line that hopefully won't be destroyed by enemies. I think I want as wide as this can go, because honestly I think 3 wide is probably best. And then I'm going to put militia on either side of them, because I'm thinking for militia... It's generally... I don't think I really want them on the flank. So one thing I wish, though, is that... Why doesn't the arrow controls not work for some reason? No, I did not want that. Oh. I'll have to fix that. Let's see. Group them together. And then move them where I want them to go. Why are you doing this to me? Yep. This is fine. So wait, let me move everyone out who's not already in formation. That way we can get an idea of what the situation is. Okay. So these are our lines. We're stretched very wide. Yeah, that's good enough. And then there's some line infantry here. I'm going to make sure my line infantry are the guys on the flanks, because the fact that, you know, they're going to be stronger if they get hit by an enemy cav charge. They're hopefully going to be less likely to just rout like a militia unit would. I think everything left I have is militias and one infantry battalion. It does appear, however, that I can't fully get my men into position due to the sheer amount of men that I have and how long I'm making each individual group. But I think this is better than just unnecessarily causing problems. Where's my last line infantry? There they are. So we'll put these guys here, and then we have one more that I think we could fit in here, no problem. Let's see, a little bit closer. Perfect. We now have all army formation, basically every single unit, minus that guy, in a single line formation, ready to charge the enemy. These guys, we'll keep them in the center as reserves. And what I did last time, and I'm going to probably do this again, is I'm going to keep these guys center slightly, but also slightly off to the flank, and I'm going to have them be ready to answer any of the enemy's cav trying to do any funny business. I mean, I'm not against that, but I don't think that's ideal. Something like that, it's better. I don't think the enemy have any cav. Not cav, I don't think they have any artillery. Or if they, actually, they might have artillery. No, they do have artillery. So it's definitely one thing we have to consider, is the fact that is the enemy artillery situation. Because if the enemy has artillery and we do not, we'll be fired upon as we are advancing. Thankfully, we're also pretty wide, so it shouldn't cause any drastic issues. We definitely want to be able to get on this rise, though. Something like this, not that far up. Something like that would probably be good, though. And I'm going to start rushing my men forward just to make sure that they do not get, that way we can at least secure a decent position. Wait, the enemy is actually advancing on us. Ah, that's not good. 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 Okay, that was a bit of a concern there. Oh, where's... Yeah, there's that militia by himself. There's that cav here. That actually is advanced beyond our lines. Totally accidental. There's general's bodyguards here. And I'm going to start grabbing these guys, putting them into their own group, and ordering them to just rush the enemy flanks here. And I'm going to start turning in our right flank to answer the fact that we have the enemy basically outpositioned right now. Basically trying to make use of our numbers advantage to put the pressure on the enemy. Group 3 is moving into position as well. But we have now initiated opening of the fire. That guy's shooting right into the back of our own man, I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna try and fix this situation right here. Why are you guys doing this to me?
Sir, our general is under attack.
I can tell he's under attack. I ordered him to attack. I'm gonna start moving in my right flank some more. Now that the enemy seems to be... No, I'm ordering you to stand where I tell you to stand and nowhere else. Damn people. It's hard to get good help these days. My cav did a great job countering their cav, enough that our line did not break. No, what are you doing? No, that's not what I fucking want you to do. I want you to stand there and shoot Brits. Nothing more, nothing less. If I'm being entirely honest, I'm gonna start doing this. F. Charge the enemy! Leave not alive! Show them the might of the Empire! Oh, well, actually the Republic! We're not the Empire yet! Yeah, this bad boy's getting swamped by a bunch of enemies. They may be largely militia and some cav with some cav thrown in, but cav, as we have learned already, is powerful. The Brits have broken over here. The sheer force of bodies. We're just keeping up. We're just following the idea of charge the enemy and we win. It works in medieval times, ancient times, and in Napoleon times. What the Brits dealt with allow us to take out the royalists all the faster. We are apparently having some men who are breaking. Actually, it's our general's bodyguard who just broke, probably because he was kind of getting eaten alive because he just kept kind of advancing and then people kept going after him. Knocked down the Duke of Wellington, you say? I am quite happy to kill him.
Glorious victory, sir.
And we've killed the enemy general. Our general may be a coward, but at least he's alive. And our horsemen got quite a nice amount of experience for their troubles. So the enemy only has one last unit left. Over there, so you might as well get these guys all in a line. And start advancing them over here. And we'll let my cav chase down remains of the enemy because there's not really enough of them to put up much of a resistance. So just having my cav chase them down, it will be a good use of them. While we manually chase down the enemy remains over here.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
I'm not surprised that they're fatigued. They've just defeated an enemy. A grand enemy, the Brits. Age-old enemies, you could say. And those guys are going to get away, but hopefully not enough of them will be there to make a real threat, and hopefully whatever survives we can just wipe out with a quick auto-resolve afterwards, so we can nicely move on. It looks like the Let me grab all of these remaining men. Oops, I accidentally told them to withdraw. Don't actually withdraw. That was an accident. That was an accident. Not actually what I meant to do. It's honestly quite annoying that the enemy has decided to just run across the map. Thankfully, we still have plenty of time remaining, so it's not gonna cost us the battle, but it's mostly just an inconvenience. Victory's ours. Okay. Finally, they broke. Gee, I guess they must have withdrawn. We have victory. They may have moved neck closer to France, to Paris, but we are more than them, and they've been wiped out. So now I say we should go start making our way over there. Now the reason I send this guy over here is, well, one, he's already wounded, and two, just sending one unit here will deny them the use of this port, which I think is a really good idea, personally. Frankfurt, I want to repair you. So we start using you for research instead of just being useless. This one also want to repair so we can make some money off it. I think that's the only thing that's been damaged, though. Right? Yeah, it looks like the only thing that's been damaged so far. And we can't afford anything else this turn. But the enemy army has us besieged. It's one of those situations where if they can't attack us because we're too strong of a position, but we're also very weak. So attacking them is not also our best decision either. So basically, we're left in a very awkward position. I have an idea, actually. I'm going to cancel these repairs. That should give me my money back. And we're going to end turn. We're going to wait one more turn. I'm going to recruit a general's bodyguard in Toulouse. With the 1,400 gold that we will have. We lost some trade agreements. And spy network has apparently been set up here. Not my intention, but I'm not going to complain about it either. Oh, I just noticed that. République des Suisses. Where is this place? Where is the République des... Where is this place? The Swiss! The Swiss! How could you? I thought Switzerland was not supposed to do this kind of thing. What is this? Alright, now let's get a good general here. Oh, I do like that. Let's go to this guy. Can we recruit him? He's also cheaper too. I like that. Very much so. So now, we're going to take them out of these guys. Our guys aren't quite as well trained as theirs, and they've been kind of starving slightly, but we have equal number of cav, and we have more infantry than they do. I think what our strategy is going to be is we're going to take all of our men. Hear me out. It's a brand new strategy, never before seen. We take our troops, group them together, and then we just run down the enemy and see if that works. Brilliant, I know. You can save the applause for later. So what we're gonna do is, I think there's only like 3 infantry, 2 cav. So we're just gonna charge all of our infantry. We're gonna get them to 3 groups. So let's see, you 3 in 1 group. You 3. Honestly, you 4 in 1 group. On this side, you 2, you 3 in 1 group. You help this flank, you help this flank. And then we charge the enemy. And we either live or die. Why, how well you guys pull off this mission? If being honest, I probably don't need to run them yet, and you know, waste perfectly good energy charging them when I can walk them. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Never mind, run. Something that just took a lot of health out of us. Where are you guys going? Some lightweights right there. Alright, that should help break this unit.
Sir, our general is under attack.
I'm not surprised your general is under attack. He's in a battle! What were you expecting to happen, you mongoloid? Just keep advancing, men! Never retreat! Never surrender!
Sir, your general has been killed.
Fucking schmuck! You cost how much money and you just died immediately in your first little battle? Well, how? There goes my 1,400 gold! And I thought we were about to win this battle, and I'm pretty sure we were about to win this battle. Up until right then. I'm called bullshit. Yeah, that's what I get, I guess, for cheaping out on the general. But that was that. Bullshit. that was just ridiculous. Like the fact that yeah, we lost trade agreement with Spain because of that. I think we just got cheated there, and I'm very, very unhappy about it. Well, we now peacefully occupied the entire north of France. We still have places burning, but you know that's not the end of the world. I'm so disappointed that we lost that battle because my general just died like instantly. Like, he even had reinforcements. Nobody was shooting at him. He just happened to die there. It's like, schmuck. I'm gonna try rebuilding stuff. Yeah, all the enemy armies here are a lot bigger than our defending armies, so I'm very concerned about them actually being able to attack. We do have an agent over here. He's a gentleman. I'm just going to send him over here just to keep an eye on the situation for me. Well, there's nothing else we can really do this turn. Besides, besides check to see the situation over here with with Napoleon. He still has a few turns before he can actually attack. I would love it if I did not have to go to war with all these people. But I am Napoleon, so that's just my fate. To have to murder all these people. One thing that's going to be good though is once I could finish off these royalists in the southwest, I should only need a garrison army in the west. Just to stop the British from getting behind me. You guys are just making your living situation worse. Not really harming me much at all. You guys should really rethink your life choices. Oh, apparently I can build a fort here. I should have thought of that. Yeah, this place has an army in it, actually. I'm going to move this into the actual settlement instead of in this town to help make sure the enemy doesn't quite take that settlement as easily. Well, we just got the entrance. We can't really afford to repair everything right now. Looks like the army's still squared away in Pays de Luz. De Oak. Well, I think we're going to be kind of stuck in Bretagne for a little bit now. Until we can get a garrison army station there or something. Oh, look, a rebel army. On the bright side, it's weak. We can just wipe it out. Every success, it should make things better. We now have a general available. Lecture results. So, Premier. I'm actually going to check the politics. I have not been checking that enough. So, ministers. So, we have a nice amount of popularity. This guy isn't too bad. But who would be his replacement if I kicked him out? He's not in treasury. Why does he have a treasury bonus? I'm going to see if I can fire him and get something better. A Jughead? Apparently, he's slightly better. I don't know. But I can't fire him anymore, so what can you do? Ting, I don't know how to pronounce that, is gonna have to take a couple turns to calm down. I can't afford to repair the settlement because it's damaging itself more than I'm making in terms of money. A problem, yes. Oh, they sent an army there. That's just rude. But I'm glad to see that I know now the enemy is showing themselves to me. Quite content to take the majority of my army, just enough to stop them from immediately taking the settlement left behind and trying to chase them out of France. Show these royalists who's boss. Apparently it's easy enough to just auto-resolve. They're all militia, but even still, I'm surprised. Wow, we this quite handily beat this guy. I don't quite know how, but we did. And I'm not gonna question it too hard. And I'm gonna send this guy over here just to chase the navy out of my my port, and I'm gonna send these guys back over there. We got some technological advances. Let's see. Finish fire in advance, which means they will now fire in advance, which is good. Where they working now? I like that. No, I don't think I really like that right now. Not right now. Let's go for this one. I need this. I also like this. So they're both not a bad thing. That one's makes me take more money. Let's go for this one first. When I can afford to repair Frankfurt, I will. Oh wait, actually, it should be. I thought I may have said to be repaired. No, I did that, and then I bought a general who died in his first fight and was useless. Pisses me off, actually. Oh well, it was worth a shot, I guess. We got a spy recruited in Normandy. Perfect. Send him south to infiltrate the enemy. And you just chase out those Navy boys. See, I'm just going to start advancing south. Honestly, I think that's just the best thing to do at this point. If I can retake France, maybe I'll make enough money off of taxes. Honestly, I kind of wish I can reduce taxes over here. Is there anyone I can meet who are just like unfriendly that I can just ask for peace? I would even offer you the technology of active intelligence. Peace treaty signed. Awesome. Can we now trade? Perfect. Now, who else is just like unfriendly only? Russia. I will even offer you that. I can't apparently offer them any technology, so I'm going to offer you peace. Unfortunate. I don't really have the money to pay you off. See, maybe if I request peace and then give them, maybe with an alliance, leave and join your war against the Ottomans. Never mind, never mind. Never with that plan. You're only unfriendly to me. How about I request you peace and I give you, and I also request a trade alliance, and then I will give you Army Corps organization. Perfect. Now they're only indifferent. They might even become friendly soon. I do not want to. I'm not going to let them go. So the Swiss, I know you only just declared war on me, but we know this wasn't personal. I will give you the technology of a tactical reconnaissance. Okay, you drive a hard bargain, Mr. Swiss. I'll give you local recruitment initiatives and tactical reconnaissance. Why don't you like me? What have I done to you? You know what? We're gonna go even further. We're going to give you local initiatives, tactical, and we're going to give you all of the money that we have in our coffers. Fine, we'll do another time. I honestly don't understand why these guys don't like me so much. Like, I will give you technology. Fine. See how it is. See how it is. Oh well. Well, we at least made peace with some of our enemies on our border, especially, most importantly, being honestly probably this one, because it's in position of attacking two of our areas, and means that hopefully if we can make the Swiss at peace with us, then that would mean our entire southeastern border is not going to be an issue, at least in the short term, allowing Napoleon to focus on, wait, I like how it said some enemy just randomly right there. Multiple nations, some enemy. But I didn't even intend to do that. So we'll probably try to push with Napoleon, taking Hanover and just pushing eastward into Germany, hopefully maybe forcing a peace treaty with them after we get a couple victories. So long as we get our objectives first. Excuse me. Actually, apparently all we want is Holland, Hanover, and apparently northern Italy. So I guess we won't make peace with the Swiss, because we'll conquer the Swiss and use their territory as a staging ground to get into northern Italy and taking Milan. I don't really care about getting Torino if I don't have to, though we may end up doing that. Let's end turn. Hopefully with those trade agreements that we just got, we're going to see some money flowing in to our economy so we are not completely broke, and I can finally finish repairing that college so we can get some more research done. Apparently we can now afford to repair the college. Demand surrender. Peacefully occupy them. These guys aren't so unhappy with us being here. I see that they know the proper leaders. Region has been captured. Perfect. Okay, maybe now we should be able to open up trade once again with Spain. I do agree it's wonderful. So maybe now... No, I won't offer that to Spain. Now so now there's only one French royalist settlement, though. This one could very easily go French royalist if there's too many rebels there. I'm gonna send this guy here, and hopefully he can help the situation somewhat if there's a rebellion. But money is flowing in now that we have some trade, and we have a little less enemies, which I'm happy about. Quite honestly, though, I might see rebellion. I was right, there was going to be a rebellion here, but where? That's actually a pretty big rebellion. Despite that, though, I'm going to just charge at the Francos over here. Apparently I can auto-resolve it, but I kind of don't want to resolve it, so I'm just going to go over my quick save file. Because I want some sweet, sweet vengeance. What time is it? Okay, let's do one quick battle before we end the episode, eh? Actually, what time is it? No, it's a bit late. As much as I want to continue this battle, we're going to have to end this episode here today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, press that like button down below, Rumble if you're on Rumble. Subscribe to see more of my content. Feel free to comment down below. And we'll see you guys next time with us reconquering the territory that we lost only a couple turns ago. And drained us of 1,400 or 1,100 gold. Oh. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.